That is, it is better not to have a house over your head than to live with a woman who is contentious. I'm going to show you what it means to be contentious, but give me an amplified translation. It is better to dwell in a desert land, than with a contentious woman with vexation. One that you cannot have the hand of God sustained on your head for long, because you will vex your spirit. Through attitude, through words, through the things he's doing. Do you know women's attitude can take peace from the atmosphere? Just pass, peace. Can I talk to the guys? Don't marry a woman who doesn't respect you. Anytime there's an argument, she compares you quickly. That's not your wife. Let her marry the person she's comparing you with. You are a king. You are not to be managed. Once you discover this person, can you hear me? This person doesn't honor you, and you have said it several times, but the person won't change. Break it. It is better. Don't marry a devil. And I have to be frank with you. Can you give us this now in Message translation? Now look at it. Better to live in a tent in the wild than with a cross and petulant spouse. Somebody who has they have no tendency for peace. Fight with the husband, fight with those who are close to the husband, fight with the in-laws, fight with every guest, with attitude. There are families you don't like to greet because the attitude stinks. They have no idea. They don't know how to entertain guests. Do you know how to treat visitors? Do you know how to cook? Do you know how to present it? What your husband likes, does it matter to you? You've married someone who is very hospitable, but you are from a place where your minds are so narrow. When people come to your house, you feel they are coming to eat your food, and you want to do things that will make them go quickly. That's poverty. It's a wrong mindset. There are families you should not greet on Christmas Day. They will serve you food, but the attitude has taken away your appetite. As if chicken is all there is to life. And they miss their benefactors because they are not wise. She's not wise. There are women that when you marry, they will strip you of all good relationships. Complain about your friends, those who have met decades before you met her. You know, one of the ways you know you have married the right person is that your life is not restarting. If you have to troubleshoot your life and restart it, that means something is dead. The right person will come as a perpetual continue. You have to cut off your relationships. You have to cut off this. You have to cut off that. There are places I have vowed never to step. Because, it's wrong. I live in my own house like a king. Don't get treated anyhow. Do you know what peace is? Have you developed the capacity for it? When we come to your home, beyond the smiles, what is the atmosphere like? The woman is a home builder. What are you building your home to be like? What environment are you giving your children? What is your plan? You want to win an argument and lose your home? Sometimes to have peace will mean to keep quiet and talk some other time. Two people can be angry at the same time. He's on the edge. I'd wait. Some husbands and wives are like bulls. We don't know who unleashed them. I grew up in a setting where I saw in our environment, husband will beat the wife and strip her naked. One time a man threw the load of his wife from 2 building stories. And he used a stick to bring out her panties and said, "See your pants," before everyone. And you wonder why the children are growing up with so much dysfunctionality. Do you know that coming from a home where there's no peace is not a yardstick for you to repeat the same pattern? Because you can actually unlearn. You notice when you sit down by yourself, you're just angry. That's the spirit. Are you aware there's a way to talk to your spouse? Are you aware it's not good to shout on your spouse? It's not good. There are women who will even go as far as using F words to let you know what's deep inside. In fact, there are women who beat their spouses. They will beat you up. I saw a picture somewhere, a very small looking man and a very big woman, and they said he has never laid his hands on his wife for 20-something years. Why will he? All she has to do is to use one leg and pin him to the wall, and he's done. Every time you guys are talking in your relationship, you shout on each other at the end of the phone, bang the call on each other, call yourselves names, and you think anything will change in marriage. It's not going to change. Now, you just been placed in a cage, and you can look at each other and now talk to each other. And ask you, are you a peaceful woman? Come on, ask your neighbor again, are you a peaceful woman? Ladies, why are you quiet? We agreed. Ask your neighbor, are you a peaceful woman? Let me say this to you. You can't sow tears and expect to reap wheat. Listen. Check your investment. Who are you learning from? There are women who are learning from social media, who are learning from Nollywood. You want to marry a girl? Every time you meet her, she's always watching one Yoruba film or the other, one Nigerian film or the other, Nollywood, on the phone. She doesn't even have a good phone, but she will still find a way to smuggle them inside. And you ask her, do you have this message? She said, well, I had to delete it to create space for more Nollywood movies. When this celebrity is fighting this one online, you see she has gotten there and she has liked it. She will follow the OGs. And sometimes when she's talking by the side, she's giving you one giant warning. She's giving you some jab, come on. The way she thinks. You watch when she talks, the way she talks. You know that as if feminism is deeply rooted here. And you say that, I just love her. Love has common sense. Love is not stupid. It's simple. You have a promising future. Don't marry the person that will kill it. Sometimes with pain and tears, you have to let some people go. Because we will do wrong things to ourselves. Can I show you one more scripture? Proverbs 27 verse 15. A continual dropping in a very rainy day and a contentious woman are alike. Give it in another translation. Have you been in a case where by rain you are somewhere, unfortunately you couldn't hide yourself, and rain was just head dropping on your head? You were hungry, you can't stop. A continual dripping on a day of violent showers and a contentious woman are alike. It's a rain that won't stop falling on your head. And once the devil can plant someone like that in your home, you'll be finished from inside out. You don't have to judge people by the kind of background they are coming from. provided they have taken responsibility to change and learn differently. But if they don't learn differently, judge them by their background. And that's a very strong word. Can I come again what I said? It's a very strong word. Don't judge people because they are coming from a dysfunctional background. No, check them for who they are. But when you observe for a while and you discover that there's no difference between them and that background, make up your mind and leave. And one of the ways to repeat the pains of your background is to live in unforgiveness. Anyone you fail to forgive a parent, that's the one you will become like. And your children will have to now hate you for the very same thing you hate them for.